Welcome back, everyone, to Arthur Morgan's Adventures. We're at the moment we're here in Coulter, and if you look, this is our camp that we've escaped to. We've run from Blackwater, which is down here somewhere, through the Grizzlies, over Mount Hagen, up into this place. We took advantage of a freak snowstorm to do so, but we've got We've met a lot of the members of the camp, but we've got things to do. We found a plan. We've raided the O'Driscoll's camp and stole their plan to raid Leviticus Cornwall's train, and we've basically stolen that plan from them. So if we look at this here, we will see a compendium of gangs, and we've met the O'Driscolls. So after finding success and competing for scores with Dutch's gang out in the west, the O'Driscoll boys headed to the plains of Valentine. The gang are known for enrolling new members that are considered to be disposable. The O'Driscoll boys are renowned for the easy money schemes, which often consist of robbing banks, looking for a fun time, and the love of whores. Okay, so they run brothels, they rob banks, and so on the left here it's total progress against the gang, which is 11%, because we killed a hell of a lot of people. So we found no hideouts, and we found no gang camps, but we've killed some, so that's worthy of 11% progress apparently. No unique encounters. So yeah, and all these other gangs that we need to discover along the way. That's great, isn't it? We'll look into the other areas as well as and when they come up. We've also got our challenges, which will be fun. Okay, let's just see if I can access the hat from here. Don't know if we can. No, I really want to get our hat back, but we can't at the moment. We usually can access it from our horse, but not today. Okay, we're going to meet Pearson now. He's the camp cook.
We're going to starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
Charles is our go-to guy for hunting. He knows his stuff. But we've been given some offal. So that slightly restores health core and deadeye core. which is cool. But we're pretty full at the moment in terms of our
How you
core.
holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Yes, Charles hurt himself in that, either on the heist, I don't know if he was on the heist, but definitely on the way up here and escaping from the Pinkertons. So he's not been too much of a help in these opening few missions for us, but he's getting a bit of cabin fever now and he wants to come out and contribute to the camp. And he can do that by finding us something, tracking some animals that we can hunt, because that's his thing. He's pretty damn good at that. He's pretty damn good at a lot of things, actually. Charles is a really valued member of the camp, and new to it as well.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move.
God, I don't want to go in this
Stay quiet.
this water with these freezing water and with those hooves. That'll kill. Poor horse. Don't seem to mind though.
Stop here a second. I see something.
Okay, get the bow.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
So grab the bow.
We'll track them on foot. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Okay.
Tracks.
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
So getting our eagle eye out, we can find this track here and then lock onto it, which is a Assassin's Creed
But once you get your eye in,
concept.
you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
And Horizon Zero Dawn did it very well as well. Certainly borrowed some tried and tested mechanics and added to what was already there from Red Dead. Right, so where are you, dear? It's really hard to see the track in this in the snow, though. In fact, I can hardly see it. Oh, there it is. Kind of. I suppose we're following their footprints as well, not just there. There we go.
Wait, look. There they are.
Okay, so we've got
Are
the
you
bow.
ready with that bow? Try to hit him in the neck or head. quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Quick, before they move. Nice. See if you can get another one.
Hunt another one. Okay. There's another track up there at the top. I think I can also see some guys over there, so I might just cross the river. Yeah, I think I'll cross the river and go over there because we can see some on the horizon. I think that is them there, so I'll just set this track and go after them. Okay, here we are. So I can call it. Oh, I missed.
Unlucky. Take your time.
Right, let's try that again. There's a guy over here that doesn't know anything about what's just happened. Those two, I think, got scared away. So I think I might try and aim for this one. No.
Focus, Arthur. We need this meat. Watch yourself, Arthur, or we'll scare them all off.
Oh, that must be cold. Okay, you guys, where have you gone? I'm going for this guy here. Should be over the brow of this hill. If he's not, we're in trouble. There he is. Right, I'm not going to try this cool technique. I'm not going to try and aim for his head just now. Just going to try and get a bit closer. Stop messing around. Oh. Just completely depleted my stamina there. So let's fill that up again.
Got it. Well done.
Ooh, eagle.
That's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Right, the companion trap's what we've discovered in the world. It can be accessed in the progress section of the pause menu. Okay, so we tracked it, we killed it, but we haven't skinned it yet, and we haven't studied it. So that's something to get done. Whitetail are found in a variety of habitats across the states, but are common to the forests of New Hanover, Lemoyne, and West Elizabeth. Their herbivorous diets include grasses, nuts, fungi, twigs, and fruit. Keeping your distance when hunting deer can increase your chances of a kill, as they are easily startled. Long-range weapons such as a rifle or a bow with poisoned arrows are considered to be the best when hunting. Deer hide can be used for crafting, and their venison meat can be used for cooking. So it's not a shame that we didn't track them then, because there's lots of them in the world. They're all over the place. Look at that bear. God. I didn't, in my sort of solo playthrough, I think I did kill a bear, but I didn't go after any legendary animals at all, which are found throughout the world. I can't remember how many there are, but a fair few. And you get you kill them and get their superior pelts, and from them, I think you can craft some really cool things. But I didn't do any. I was just rattling through the story. Okay, let's think about how we can restore our stamina. Slightly damages stamina. Moderately restores. Let's go for that. And I've just thought as well, I didn't use the Deadeye in that situation to aim for those deer, and I could have done that and probably been a bit more successful. I whistled for a horse, and when it came near, the license plate fled fresh, and there was dice in the mirror. If anything, I would say this horse was rare, but nah, no, forget it. Yo home to Colt Air.
Not bad, boy. Okay, boy.
Okay, boy. Right. We're good. We've got a deer. Charles is just up ahead here. Charles has got a deer, so Pearson is going to be pretty happy.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back.
Animal carcasses will be dropped off to Pearson at the butcher's
Nice
to contribute
work,
to gang
Arthur.
supplies.
Should be enough meat here to keep us all easy.
All right.
Careful. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
They're coming up with it, but I think they're arguing as well. They don't quite know how
You
to
notice how
approach things at the
Pearson's
moment.
had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Oh, watch it.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
Oh, yeah.
You must be real hungry. stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Right.
That's a bad idea. Have you seen the size of it?
I want to try and study it, but it's not going to let us on this occasion.
Careful.
I wonder what happens if we try and take it on.
Whoa! Good. Cut up here, off the trail.
Certainly getting spooked. Our horse by it,
You're okay, boy.
but it's not paying as much attention, so that's great. Yeah, so if we were to shoot that bear
We ain't
now,
never talked that much, you and me.
we'd have to get rid of
How long
that
you been with us now?
deer to carry the
5,
pelt.
6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
Yeah,
How's that new horse?
Dutch
He's
doesn't
all
discriminate.
He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
So yeah, they're alluding to the affection that people have and the connection people have with their horses, which we haven't got yet because we haven't selected it, and perhaps it's not a great horse either. We will soon.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
So that's Charles's horse,
Brought some
Timer.
food back, boys.
Little reminder to give me some
Come on, let's
ideas
get
for
these
horse
over to
names.
Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
So yeah, Charles was mentioning about Dutch took him in with open arms, and yeah, Dutch doesn't discriminate. The only thing he requires is loyalty, and from most, he's got that in this gang, especially at times like this when everyone's rallying together.
Well, well, well. Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Okay, get ready for something graphic. Man, it still gets me every time.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
A few days later. You've unlocked the Master Hunter Challenge. Check your log for more information.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Straight into
Well,
this
I
next
thought you
mission.
was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea, we're living. Look at me. We're living, even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
Yeah, it's division in the managerial ranks of this camp.
All right, we're moving out. Follow me.
Hosea's voiced his concerns, but it's on deaf ears. Dutch has got the bit between his teeth. He's got a chance to alleviate some money from a corporate entity. He's got to get what he's got one up over on Colm O'Driscoll. He just loves the thrill of the
Okay,
chase.
gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information,
Still can't get our hat back. I want my hat.
kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan.
Great.
Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep.
Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride!
It's been a long way because the passage of time has led us to what looks like night time. Or is it just overcast? It's a job to know.
Out of the snow, finally.
Feels good, doesn't
I
it?
think it's just
But
overcast.
we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing, before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at 'em, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone, shut up and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on.
Yeah, so that money is inaccessible at the moment
Hold up here on the ridge.
because the town is flooded with Pinkertons looking for us. So we just can't get in there.
Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down, see how he's getting on?
Okay.
Okay, so Bill is ex-army, so he knows a thing or two about munitions and explosives. So he's setting the charge for this track. Going to blow at the track, which will stop the train. And then we can alleviate it of its riches.
I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Thanks, Bill. Glad we can be of service. Yeah, so this isn't our plan, it's Cornwall Driscoll's plan. But it's a plan's a plan at the end of the day. It's going to lead to getting us some money, and sorely needed, because we've lost it all.
Okay, this is good.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Whoa! That was a beautiful somersault. We'll have a replay there. Sorry, mate.
We're all good here. Head back up there.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all dirty. All dirty. That's no good. Okay, so before we go, I think we will make sure we take the pistol and, yeah, the rifle as well.
What's going on? He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay?
I think so.
Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now.
Okay, so we've got to put our bandana on, which will mean we can preserve our identity.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Go on, Bill.
Here we go. Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that moron?
You said it was fine.
My fault.
on! Pathetic. You know that?
Everyone wants to blame Bill, even though it was probably our fault for we didn't set the charge properly. It don't matter. Bill's the fall guy, so we'll just let him take the blame.
Here we go! Here we go!
So Javier's not on the train, but we've got Lenny here still. So we need to make sure we grab him.
I've got you. Now stop yelling.
Okay, pull him up, pull him up.
Yeah, you're okay. Now,
Okay, so it's just us two.
Where's Javi?
Right, so I think I'll stick with the pistol.
He fell. The others will get him.
Oh, it's brutal, Lenny.
We need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
Yeah, go on, Lenny.
Yes, you go.
You seem good at this, so you can have him. Off he goes. Okay, so the next guy's over there. I think I'll try and... grab him without him seeing. Do you think that's going to work? No, it's not. Oh, let's get out.
We best get up there! Any requests for the Baker?
Oh.
We moving up?
Yeah, let's move up.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
You don't drive a Leviticus Cornwall train! Ah! Kill that bastard!
Right, a bit low on health, so we're just going to take
Let's keep moving.
one.
You're going, you got me.
How you doing there?
I'm okay. We gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
Right,
That's what we're doing, kid.
I don't know if we're safe to loot or not, but there seems to be a bit of a time... Whoa.
You got him?
Time penalty if we do. Okay, the train engineer's a bit brave. He's now going to get a few fists in the fanny. See you.
We have to stop this train.
Okay, stop the train. Okay, so hopefully the gang will catch up and we can continue the plan as normal.
Shit, more guards coming out of that
I
train
think we'd
car.
have had a few less guards if we'd blown the track.
There better
They
be
would
some
have
money
been
at the end of this.
easily incapacitated.
All these bastards must be guarding
Ah.
You mates. We need the car at the back, right?
something. Yep, keep pushing on.
Watch out! Get some shooters up!
You almost out of business.
Okay, so I've got plenty of Deadeye left, which is good. So, in a minute...
Shoot him!
Where are you going?
Still okay?
I think so.
Good.
Damn, he's got an army. Who is this
Doing
guy?
good, kid. How the hell?
Right.
I don't know. God damn it. I thought that was all of them.
One in the face.
We're gonna get out of this.
Oh, I
Any
know
more?
we are.
I think there was one more guy up here.
Shoot him! Shoot him! You're in trouble now!
One in the bum. No harm done.
Hey! There's the other boy! Here we go!
You want to find us or something fancy?
There's still more coming off the train!
Come on, clean this up, boys. I'll kill every last one of you.
I owe you for that one!
Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Right, I've let a lot of looting go. So I'm just going to loot these dudes. I think I can afford to spend a little time getting some perks now. To let all those guys go on the train. I was scared. It's happened before where I've tried to loot some guys and
Come on.
and it's kind of the mission's failed, which is a shame that you can't. I suppose a moving train you've got to.
Yes, let's get the money and
There is
go.
a time
We
limit
got
to
some
be had.
fellas holed up in this last car.
Oh, Lenny's nicking my loot.
What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Cornwall.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little.
It's just a scare tactic, really. I don't think this is going through this armoured car of the Leviticus Cornwall.
That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open.
Thanks, Bill. Sorry that you took the blame for it back there.
Now, it don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
See?
Okay, before this happens, I think we need to eat something for a start. I might eat that offal.
Seems good enough. Now light the fuse.
I think I need to eat something else as well. I think we'll just have some biscuits for now.
Here we go.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
Whoa!
All right, come on. Just walk on out here. We don't want to kill you. We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Okay, so Leviticus isn't on here. We're going to find out who he is in a minute.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake. You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will ya? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's keen. I'll give you that.
So we're going to get a few documents in here, which we'll read in a minute.
Let's see if we can get this open. Come on. Come on. Get in there.
So we've run out of room for cigars. We've got how many cigars? So 3. We can only take 3 cigars, so we might just take one, which is going to refill our Deadeye significantly, which is cool.
There.
So
See?
allow us to take that one.
Done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read.
Give me those.
So they found some bonds, which is cool.
Railroad contracts, invoices, blah, blah, blah.
Read that in a second.
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies. A lot of sugar. Some fancy new boat he's ordered from Europe.
I am not robbing another boat as long as I live.
Bill stack. And this is of America. Premium
Have
cigarettes.
you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
Just doing it now. What's that some map of?
How's it looking in there?
Railroads of the United States.
Any
So
luck, Arthur?
Nothing much yet.
around New Austin.
Well, let's keep looking.
And look, there's a book strategically placed over the map that we're currently going to be
These just seem to be contracts.
exploring
Arthur,
over the next
Have you looked down the end there?
100 or so hours. That's clever.
Well, keep looking. There
So
must be something.
New Austin, the area to the bottom left, that's obviously from the first game. And West Elizabeth is where Blackwater is, right at the top. And the rest of that map, under that book, is what we shall be concerned with for the time being. Nothing in there. I'm going to come out of third person. Not really experimented with third person much. That's Leviticus Cornwall. He obviously likes a few portraits of him around the place.
No, this looks like something.
Ah,
I think I got him.
that's the bulk of the bonds.
Thank God. Come on.
Okay, so we're all wrapped up in here. Get back to the gang.
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride!
Right, it's a moral choice here, but to me it's just an obvious choice. So I think we're just going to threaten them so they don't tell on us. But that is a risk. If we killed them now, we wouldn't have any trouble for sure. So we've got to make sure we really, really scare them. But before we do, let's just have a look in our satchel at a few of these letters. So let's look at this Vistas of America card first that we've won. This is Armadillo. So Vistas of America, we've got New York, Saint Denis, Blackwater, Armadillo, Rio Bravo, the Grizzlies, San Francisco, Tall Trees, Valentine, Chicago, Rhodes, Ansburg. Yeah, we'll be seeing a few of those. And okay, so a few of these letters. Letter to Leviticus Cornwall from Leland Oil Development Company. Dear Mr. Cornwall, we are yet to receive payment of $2,000 for the initial phase of exploration at the Wapiti Indian Reservation, Amberino, as agreed in the contract between Cornwall and Kerosene and Tar and the Leland Oil Company, dated November 8th, 1898. On receipt of the funds, we will proceed with phases 2 and 3 of the project and present you with a detailed report of our findings within a month. So, this is an oil magnate. sugar mogul. He's got his fingers in lots of pies, but basically is absolutely loaded. Are they running away? Just decided to run away. Right. Well, you've left me with no choice. You've left me with absolutely no choice. Didn't know they were going to run away. Your actions of the world impact your honor level. Well. No, he's gone. He has gone. Well, boys, I was going to let you live. Just reading some letters. Man. Okay, where's that body gone? There he is. Just see what he's got on him. 35 cents and a platinum band. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's continue our reading. Cheeky buggers running away. Yeah, so he's an oil mogul and he wants to prospect at the Wapiti Indian Reservation, and that's obviously, you know, that's their agreed lands. So that's a difficult situation that they've got going on there. And the other one is from the Jameson. This is Leviticus Cornwall from Archibald Jameson. Dear Leviticus, thank you for the telegram and your continued interest in the Jameson Mining Company. However, any news you receive of mismanagement or financial difficulties at the mine in Ansburg are simply fake, and I would urge you to question your sources. The coal industry is quite different from the oil industry in a number of ways, so I certainly remain open to a business meeting at your convenience to exchange ideas and educate each other on our respective areas of corporate expertise. I'd also be delighted to host you in Ansburg and give you a personal tour of the mine and its associated facilities. I look forward to further correspondence. Wow, so Archibald is, Leviticus is looking to expand his empire. Okay. Oh, you silly train guards. I was just going to put you back on the train and let this one go. I didn't get a chance to threaten them, so I wonder what that's, if that's going to come back on us at all. Because he's going to get away and tell now. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Make sure to subscribe to support the channel further and take a look at these other videos that may interest you. See you on the next one.